Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, monkeys. What up, Rob? How y'all doing? Okay, we'll see you, monkeys. We'll see you. Appreciate you. All right, everybody. Two things, update-wise. Got the bathroom, all the drywall done, sanded, painted, well, primed anyway. Hey, Runick's in here. What up, Runick? So, yeah, all my plumbing's done short of what I need to connect to my vanity. Once I build it, that might happen today. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate you. And once I figure out if I'm going to put a lighted mirror here or a mirror and then a pair of sconces on either side, haven't decided yet, but I can access the back side of this wall pretty easily, and then I'll put this second switch in for that. And then I'll probably be scraping this floor up today just to get it smooth enough to go get tile, and I'll start putting that tile in over the next day or two, because it rained, it stormed like crazy last night, and out of nowhere, and it dropped the temperature like 30 degrees. It's weird. It's like it was 70. We sat outside and ate dinner last night, and today it's gonna be like 40. So crazy. Do. Rob, you're a hero. Thanks, I appreciate it. If I got any or what? Let me see. Yeah, I spent the day yesterday just working on that bathroom, mostly because, well, I guess not mostly because, but it's Sunday, and then I worked on it Saturday, and I really wanted to get it to blank canvas stage. Oh my God, that's crazy. So I just, I sewed my pants yesterday, a hole in my pants yesterday. I was not trying to show you that, just saying. And I dropped a whole thing of needles just now on the floor in my shop. So now nobody can walk barefooted. I don't know, this magnet's pretty amazing. Maybe it got them. Maybe it's gonna get them all. My wife would absolutely mother me. I gotta clean the rest of that shop up though down there. Oh, that worked. I'm gonna leave that magnet out so I won't forget it. Oh, appreciate you, soldier. You are right, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got that storm bad. I went out back in that very creek that I was fishing in behind my house yesterday. That water is up probably another 2 feet. The tree that I was standing on is mostly underwater now. So it was wild. How'd y'all fare over there, Ronan? Rob says, you're the hero, not me, bro. Oh, we already know you're the hero, man. We already know. What's up, Soldier? Soldier Farms in the building. Where is my... Oh, this is what I'm doing. I'm all absent-minded because this morning I'm not working outside of the shop. So, also, I got this new thing, and I haven't quite figured it out exactly right yet, but I'm working on it. Anyways, I got these boards, a couple old boards that I was saving from prior things that I'd done. And now I'm going to try to make a gift box to package up some of the stuff that I'm sending out today. And I just got to figure out how to make this arm work. On the stuff I already got set up. So bear with me for just a second. I really do apologize for this. I'm a bit clumsy today. Halfway to the coffee though, so it's getting better. It's definitely getting better. But as soon as I get this right, old man sounds. I think this thing is going to be good though. Get it off of my pot belly though. We could do that. Would be great. All right, that's better. Because right on the old kisser. Right on the old kisser. Oh, I gotta get used to that. If I squeeze it, it releases. Okay. Why is it just easier to move the whole bench? Ridiculous. I'm gonna pull you guys up on the chat on the television so that I can see you better. If you can bear with me for 2 seconds, I'm gonna get this plane going. See if we can get this board cleaned up some. Y'all let me know if anything gets weird. Our internet was out most of the morning. Getting good shavings. Let's see if we're getting square. And we can see if we can smooth out that side. That looks 1,000 times better. What is that? Now with that, I don't know if that's going to clean up or not. Let me hit the sides first. It'll just give me some indicator on whether or not this board is too weathered to be anything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, new beginners. Oh, New Roads Dynamic. I'm sorry, I called you the wrong person. New Roots. Hey, Julie. I have, I got the spectacles on, but maybe not the proper. All right, here we go. Let's see if this will work. Let's turn the sound down. See if we are connected. Connected to live chat and successfully connected. We can move on. I'll let y'all see kind of these shavings come off. I'm moving pretty fast, I know. Decent shaving. I'm gonna flip this, go the other way and catch this back side. That's what we want. I think that's what we want. If we can get, I only need one of these sides to get good. And I think it needs to be this one. If I can do that, I don't want to resort to the table saw, If I can help it. Thanks, New Roots. We sharpen this thing live. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my gosh, feeling good. Down the back, just a hair. Forgive me if my technique is a little bit sloppy. I'm not good at it. All right. I don't need this side to be cleaned up. I'll show you why. Let's see what we want our size to ultimately be. Let's lock this in for a second. And see if I can locate the combination square. I located this to move thing that I picked up. This is the longest piece that's going to be in this box. So I'm going to avoid that knot right there. And what is this even? Oh, okay, like that. Then let me just make me a little. It is not very much of a distance I'm getting out of that thing. I'll go like that then. And then maybe about the same there. Alright. I think that'll leave us with good wood. Let's see which one of these saws is available. Looks like this one. This one's easier to see. Throw out some miscellaneous junk. Secondary scroll saw. Get out the way, Jack. I like this one because I know I trued it up recently. Pardon me if I didn't cancel the noise. Waiting on some new microphones. How'd you do that? Fence was sitting cocked. Gotta recut that edge. Nice. I was worried that was going to be split all the way through. Doesn't seem to be, which is great. What is it? What is it? Oh yeah, we got some cold stuff coming. Oh, snap. Oh no, Rob, you and Leanne are sick. I like that new route. You're exactly right. I'm sorry you're not feeling great, Rob. My best to you and Miss Leanne. Oh man, she's gonna punch me in the face for that one. Router table. Let's go ahead. Pull this. We're gonna pull this fence off for this one. In fact, we're gonna pull the whole entire dealie up. second. Well, we might have to pull the whole thing out. All right. Here's the drill. Someday, how you doing? Well, y'all have a great day. Gonna throw the coveralls on and get to digging this drain. Oh man, there goes some work for you, bro. Good luck with it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and open this up. If you didn't know, this is my router table. Oh, and these are my screws stripping. Let's go ahead and get an actual screwdriver for this. And I am also going to oddly get a mallet because those things are stripped. I'm going to have to, that means it's soft metal. But these were the ones that fit. So what I'm going to do is pop those right there. Give it a little tap. Make sure that the breast is away from it. Give it a little tap. Get on there. Oh, it's still not doing it. I might try the rubber band trick. Gotta make sure I don't have sawdust in there. That ain't grabbing at all. That tip ain't great either. Let's get a new tip. I want to get a new tip. And it won't let me sick. I don't know if this one's better or worse. Haven't used it as much. I might have to resort to some internet trickery. Router table. Because what's happened is, I'll explain. What's happened is, I broke the pin inside of this thing that stops the stopper. Like I broke it. And because of that, I have to use 2 wrenches to turn this thing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I can reach both of them down there or go up much higher than I already am. Enough to get them. So usually I just take these screws out. But I may not be able to do that fast. This may be faster for me just to put the wrench on it from there. Let's try. Let's try it. We definitely got wrenches. Ugh, come on, you can watch me drag on it too. Supplies. What I need. Don't Good old crescent wrench might do it. I got no idea how I can hold that. This thing was... What if we make the screws better screws? There's this little cutoff wheel. I don't know what these things are. But a little cutoff wheel certainly would do something. What do you put on these to hold them in, though? Okay. One of these little dealies. Oh, snap. I already got one. I already said it's diamond, but it's thinner, and I think it'll do just as good. I could be wrong. Stay tuned to find out if this does it. Actually does it. Who else is in that chat? Crafty Karen. My plunge won't bring me up higher than that table, unfortunately. Because I'm pulling this bad boy out. Where is my power supply? Alright. Let's see if this works. I don't know if that did any better. Is there any depth to it? Oh yeah, there's some depth. Some depth. Let's see. If a flathead screwdriver will turn that now. Now we just have to have flathead screwdriver. Yes, it will. Perfect. 2 more times. Johnny, 2 times. Do it again. Steady. Oh, not quite yet. Oh, let that cool. I'm gonna hit that again. Let him cool. Cause it was gripping pretty good. Rotary tools up in this booth. What up, Lucky Shamrock? What up, Julie? You dropped a like as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, safety glasses. I live safety glasses. All right, now I think I'm gonna get me a slightly more substantial flathead screwdriver. That one's pretty old and it's a little bit worn over, so what I don't want to do is strip it even after that. Those are plumbing tools. I don't see the screwdriver at all. Scooch. It's my electrical box. Could be something in there. Nice. Workshop workout. Moving these heavy boxes around. I'm gonna sit yours. And just loosen these a screw at a time because I have to support the bottom of this. Once I am, I'll get that out of the way. And then once I got it pretty good, I'll go ahead and take them out. eventually I'll get another router, and this kind of nonsense won't be necessary. But as long as this thing's still spinning, and I still have my aptitude to rig stuff, I'm gonna be rig it like a frog. Rig it. All right, that's one. Let me get the other. Give me some hot stuff, add it to my heart. Uh-oh. I love these big old wrenches. I probably had this thing 20 plus years. Which way are we going, fellas? Okay, that's tight. Not bad. Put you in the line of fire. That's my fault. That's on me. Let it loosen. There we go. Took a little twerking, but that's okay. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. What I am going to do, I have never ever done before. And I'm hoping for some success. But I don't know. I just don't know. So if I can slide this bit out without slicing my finger, that worked. Put this one away. Holy smokes, I already had one out. Yeah, and the one I already had out is better. That's going to be better for what we're doing. I don't know. This won't be bad for like hogging out, right? Let's do that first. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. My bad. Tighten that up. 22 likes. I thank you for each and every one of them. I'm going to put this back under. And sometimes this goes really easily in finding those screws and those screw holes. I'm not ashamed to admit that sometimes I don't. You gotta keep reference. Once you get one, all the others just kind of line up. So, we're almost good. We got fresh grip on our screws. We got washers in here and they grab pretty tight, so I'm not ever really worried about these things working their way loose. Snug them down nice, and then they compress into that wood as well, so we get a good situation overall. But you know, over tightening stuff. I can't front like I don't. I try not to with these because you can actually make them weaker that way. All right, we're gonna put away these rotary tool items, and then we're gonna snap in. I think we're gonna have to sort of build a jig for what we want right here on the table, because that's all that's gonna really make good sense in my head. And I'm gonna be really careful. I want y'all to know I'm a little bit scared of this thing. I'm a little bit scared of this thing. I need to make myself one. Dad gave me two. I mean, a table router. Pick that mallet. What do you mean? What about this mallet? That's my baby. This is my dead blow. I'm gonna make a leather handle for one of these mallets. I need to make some. Gonna move that stuff away for a second. I'm gonna come back over here with, we're gonna draw on this table. And let me get my, maybe my camera situation set up. I'll be getting new stuff, y'all, and I gotta, just be new stuff. I'm sorry. It's slow. I didn't realize it'd be this slow. But it does have, plenty of range, which I do like. I might have to do a review or something. Make sure we're lit. Yes, we can, baby. What corner clamps do I recommend? Oh man, I'll show you. I got two types. I'll show you. They both got real severe limitations. These are better. You get them approximately to the, the thickness of the material you want, and then you get them close. They're just shallow. They're relatively shallow. It's fine for things like cabinet boxes and stuff like that. These are absolute nightmare. These are a nightmare. They are fidgety. Stuff falls out of them as you're trying to lock them in. It's a nuisance. I don't like these at all. They looked cool. I don't like them at all. These are the ones, if you're gonna have corner clamps, these are the ones that I'd probably recommend. Otherwise, you just have to make a jig. And there's some stuff on the internet that'll show you that. I bought the cheap ones on Amazon and very much regret it. There are not a lot of good ones out there, if I'm being honest. Um, this is about as close as I get. But you get them as close to square as you can, and you get it right. And these will lock and cinch them down real tight, real easy. These take two hands, and you got to have something else holding the boards. And if you're building cabinets, I would say an even better idea is to just fasten your corners with pin nails, get them square with a square, and then just put something temporarily across to hold them to that square. And then you can work in a little triangle in each corner, and that'll hold it from then on. In fact, we'll build some cabinets in the next day or so. In the next day or so. All right, let me see if I can drop this thing down some. I'm gonna go half the height I need. Just to make sure we're good. And this is gonna be a little bit tricky for me because I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. But I have an idea. I have what I think is a legit idea of what I'm doing. So, if I go, let's say right there, I really need my combination square to get these measurements right. Let me see if I got it in this box really fast. I really might have it outside the truck, and if I have to, I'll go get it. I hope it's here. Perfect. Tool organization for the win. Again. That's what we needed. So what I'm going to do is make some marks on this thing. I made that mark right there, right? And from my main registration line, which is this dark one that runs the full length, from there, I am 7/8 of an inch. And then I'm going to make another mark on my bench. There and there. And another one here. Maybe I'll need that registration again. Perhaps. But I'm going to grab a straight edge in the mean whistle. Oh, if I haven't cracked them now. My 4-footers might be right there. Let me check and see if I got one in the back. I don't have to climb on that table. So, back. I didn't have to climb up there and get that square. Not that kind of rolling. With what? Caster wheels? You make rolling boxes? Oh, that's cool. That is quite cool. So, I'm going to use this straight edge, aka my beveled level. And I'm going to make a brand new mark. Because it's a wooden table. And so what I'm thinking is I'll slide this joint through, right? And then I get about yay. And then I gotta stop right there. So I'm gonna make a mark here for that. Now, I'm gonna register that mark square to that. When I get there, boom, I'm done. I'm gonna run that mark all the way through though. So that now, fasten the piece here, and then I'm just like, boom, I'm done. And then I'll do that. That'll get me to maybe something like right there. So then if I want that same thing, this side being I got to the end of what I wanted to cut, that would put me about right here. That line. I'm going to measure from that line to that line. That looks like 2 inches and some change. Is that wide enough though? I need more depth than that. Let's see. I'll start here. And then I gradually move over until I'm here. No, that's not bad. It's not from that to that, that's from that to that. So that is full 3 inches. So let's pull that line from that line. 3 inches from there to there. So we'll make that mark here. Make it again down here. Make a registration. Okay. So I'm basically going to feed this way. If I start here, and I'll work my way down until I stop here. Or I can start here and work my way up. figure that out real quick. What do we have for scrap? We got this. That'd be deep enough to stop that. We got this. So let's think about it. How we got to do it. We got a piece that's got to be long enough across here for us to essentially run against it as a fence the whole way and then stop. Right? So we need something cut out of this that'll make that cut for that depth. So what if we did that? This is freestyle, y'all. I don't know, it's not going to make a lot of sense until it either works or it doesn't. And I don't know which. I don't know which. And with that out of the way, can't tell what I'm doing. So now I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut that. Probably my most reliable way for a straight cut on that is going to be the table saw. Ugh. Over here. With this, I like to make sounds when I do stuff. It makes me feel like it sounds tougher. Sounds tougher. And I'm like, feels tougher. I think I need some new bulbs over here. The light is struggling. Need some coffee, y'all. My bad. So, I am gonna just cut this. Stop it right there on my line. Sorry you can't see that. Should have given us a 90-degree corner that we don't have to think about. And hopefully it's the right size. Hey, I'm building a box. We're kind of freestyling it though. Yeah, we're freestyle building a gift box to hold some of this stuff I'm shipping out today. So I'm figuring if I lock that right there, that'll allow me to make my first couple passes. I can just lift it and move it as I go. So let's see if I can find me some short enough screws to not make super deep holes in my bench. I'm kind of curious about these though. It'd be a nightmare if one of them popped up though, wouldn't it? And spun it into the thing. Let's see what kind of depth we would get. We get pretty good depth out of that. Look at that thumbtack. I'm going to try it. People are going to be mad. I'm going to put 5, 6 thumbtacks in that board. Let me get something to beat on it with. Big dog everywhere I go. Big dog everywhere I go. All right, we're in place right now. So, 1, still good. Still where we want to be. 2, 3. This is how you beat a roofing nail, by the way. It's a one-shot deal. Magnificent. That's going nowhere. Ugh, look at me inventing stuff again. Other people call it other things. Let me go put these up and then we'll go ahead and get this thing crunk. Get that thing crunk. Alright, now I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm going to try to see if this will be a better camera angle. Don't know. It's a little bit spooky, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a little bit spooky. But we're gonna get it crunk. Let's see, we need to make sure our vacuum is in here too. That thing kicks out a lot of debris. man, the vacuum doesn't work without the guard. Dang it. We're just gonna have to plug in and go for it. Let's see, make sure. All right. It's a little spooky. We ain't got no guard on it. A little spooky without that guard, to be honest. All right. I'm gonna pull the plug. Here we go. That, I think, is what we were after. Now, we're just going to do that a few more times. A few more times. Oh. Hold on, y'all. Over here having technical difficulties. But that worked. So that just means we move this down some more. We should be good. And we should be able to pry this up each time and just shift it, right? So what do we have for that? Well, Chuck, what do we have for that is a nice plastic pry bar. That pry bar is intended for automotive dashboard removal and various things, but it works perfectly in a situation like this. Retailing at such and such. This would be your best bet if you wanted to follow through something like this and not swell up your bench top too bad. I reach What a fantastic product by a fantastic creator. All right. So now all we got to do is shift to the next line, which is right here. I'm going to press down. All them little heads are going to pop up. And then whack-a-mole. Boop, 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 boop. One grow. Let's see if lightning strikes twice. Not bad. Shall we move down further, Master William? Yes, we shall, Jeffrey. Could drop it in and push it down. That would be crazy. No, I shan't. We're going to bring that back. I mean, the good thing is working. The good thing is working. Let's not muck it up. All we really got to do is keep shifting down. A little pinch at a time. We need our stopping point to be fairly definitive. Keep parallel and whatnot. But do it again without a fan anyway. If I just go right there. Uh-oh, I bent that one. A little overzealous. Let's get the broken one out. Oh, that's way too close. Arg. Getting so much more confidence with this little piece of wood here. This jig might become a regular thing. This cedar smells fantastic, by the way. Wes does a drops his mallet for the first time ever on live stream YouTube TV. Think, baby, we have reached our destination. Oh yeah, we don't gotta go much further. Oh no, we is almost. That is so good. That's pretty good. For this old dusty board, that's pretty good. Let's see what we can do about Make it a better looking old dusty board. So I don't know if I'm buffering. Or not. Double-sided tape, something heavy would be a decent option for removal. Ah, pretty good. Welcome back, welcome back. I don't know if y'all are here or not, to be honest. This is weird. If you're here, give me a thumbs up or type something in the chat because I can't tell. Okay. I guess I didn't get any notifications, but you know, we'll hope for the best here. might be better off doing that with a marking knife, yeah. It's cracking and breaking like crazy. It's cracking and breaking like crazy. Don't know. Not quite had this situation before. So, I'm going to be learning something here. The unfortunate part is my internet is down right now, so technically I can't see even what y'all are saying. Somehow it's broadcasting, I think. Dang it. But I don't have a clue how to do this without a power tool. So I'm sure this is looking clumsy as all get out, and I can't engage the chat enough to learn how to do it better. There's a blizzard warning where you live? Holy moly. The chat came back up on my phone. I should have put in a gentler bit. The cedar feels too fragile to be beaten on it with a mallet though. Sort of trying to slice the shoulder down best I can. The best position for me isn't exactly the best position for the grain either. little at a time. Try to work my way through it. I figure with this smaller chisel, if I mess up, I'll do less damage. Every time I hear that crack, it stops my heart for a second. Something went wrong. YouTube saying something went wrong. Send feedback. Feedback you have is, I agree, something went wrong. And also, I don't work in tech support. Why is my feedback important? You already know something went wrong. Oh, I keep chipping that little corner up. The other half of this box is oak. That's very concerning at this point. Not as bad as it just gonna pull that off. Quit wrestling with it. Getting somewhere. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I need to take a quick second. Now I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna finish this build. But I need to take a quick second, grab something to eat, getting a little rumbling in my tummy, and I'll be back. Thanks everybody for hanging out so far, so long. Thanks. I'll be back shortly. Hit the likes, check my shorts out. They're pretty fun, I think. And thank you again for the members. Anybody who is a member over there in the member section, we're having a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys most. And we of course got giveaways and stuff like that coming up. I got some things that I think I'm gonna put together today if we've got time. I'm gonna try to take a little break from the bathroom for a second, unless I decide to go ahead and build that vanity today, and that might happen. But anyways, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace.